Welcome to the STEPS Young Engineers Awards Ceremony 2024. Here I am standing outside Engineers Ireland, where we received your fantastic project entries. We were blown away by the standard of entries this year, and you should all be so proud of yourselves. We received over 700 project entries this year, which means over 4,000 children participated. And out of all those wonderful project entries, we narrowed it down to a shortlist of 30. And from there, the judges selected their 6 finalists. So very soon, we're going to meet those 6 finalists, and then we're going to crown our overall winners. After that, our favourite science and engineering presenter, Mark the Science Guy, will be here. He's going to do some shout-outs, answer some of your questions, and do some fun science and engineering experiments. So, I think we're all ready to get this ceremony started. Let's do it.
Congratulations to every single person who participated in this year's awards. We were so impressed with all the project entries. Congratulations to our shortlisted teams. We have the Glowing Umbrellas team and the Motors team from Knock National School, the Bright Sparks team from Scolvrija Collini, the Recycling Detectives from Gaelscoil Colla and Throw, the Brainstormers team from Monaleen National School, and the Western Gael team from Kilbaha National School. We've the AJ's team from Castleknock Educate Together, Operation Afloat from Maya National School, the Expert Engineers from Scolwira, and Cool Creators team from Kilnera National School. We've the Sassy Sisters team from Gerald Griffin National School, and the Machine Makers from St Mary's National School. We've also got the Green Gardeners team from Crinkle National School, the Water Brigade team from St James's National School, the Crazy Clogs team from Scoil Owen in County Cork, the Slurry Slayers team from Scolvrija, the Problem Punchers team from Clooney National School, and the Brainstormers team from Scolwira Senior National School. And a big well done to the Engineers team from Scoil an Clochar. We've got the Super Sixes team from Clooney National School, the Scooter Shooters team from Monaleen National School, we've the PDLS team from Scolgráine, the Engineer Queens team from Scolvrija Collini, and finally the Water Girls team from Alexandra Junior School. So let's go ahead and meet our 6 finalists. We have the Royal Imagineers team with their Carnaross Cusán from Carnaross National School in County Meath.
I'm Aaron. Hi, I'm Ava. Hi, I'm Lauren. Hi, I'm Boone.
Hi, I'm Jack.
Hi, I'm Michael.
And
We are the Royal Imagineers. And this is our project, the Carnaross Cusán.
Okay, Dylan, can you tell me where the idea for your project came from?
Well, our whole team loves football, and at the minute we're travelling to the pitch by bus, and we don't want to have to pay for the bus. And it's dangerous for us to walk with the mare on some days. So we decided our plan for our engineering project was to build an underground tunnel from the village of Carnaross to the pitch.
Very good. So Jack, how did you start your project?
Me and my mum drove from the school to the pitch, and it measured 1 kilometre. And when I went home, I drew this plan of the project.
Very good. And what was the next step involved, Muireann?
We started by collecting recyclable materials from home. We made the buildings and the road out of cardboard boxes. We made the tunnels by connecting Pringle boxes together.
I was the writer, so I helped to record all the stages in our engineering booklet. I listed the materials we needed, our aims and any problems we found. I also helped to construct the project with everyone on the team. That was my favourite part. My role was to gather materials. We gathered materials such as cardboard, bottles, lids and straws. We used these in various parts of our project. One of my favourite parts of our project was being featured in the Meath Chronicle newspaper and showing it to my grandparents. All of our community and our families love our idea.
Lila.
I enjoyed coming up with ideas for our project. Our project helps our community and our school to be healthier and safer.
Ava May.
I enjoyed building the prototype. We decided how to make it and what materials we would use. We worked very well as a team.
And Michael?
I enjoyed being part of this team and sharing all our ideas.
And Dylan?
I enjoyed bringing all of our ideas together and making the prototype.
And Jack?
I love farming, football and drawing. This project includes all of these.
Well done to the Royal Imagineers team. And next up we have the Nairjet team with their Nairjet playground.
So this is a renewable energy playground. So in the playground there is a seesaw, a roundabout and a swing. And when the swing swings or the roundabout spins or the seesaw goes up and down, that creates kinetic energy. And when the kinetic energy is created, all that goes through cables under the playground and the energy gets transferred to this box.
This box is basically a huge battery that collects all the energy from the playground throughout the day, and then it basically uses the energy from the equipment to...
It uses the energy to power nearby electronic things like lampposts or radiators.
My role was to design and arrange all the arrangements of all the stuff in the playground, and that's my role. My role was building and constructing the playground with the Lego bricks. My favourite part about making the STEPS engineering project was coming up with lots of ideas and choosing our favourite one and making it with all my friends.
Well done to the Nairjet team. And our next team is the Famous Five team with their Lake Cleaner 10,000.
Our project is called the Lake Cleaner 10,000 and it is designed to clean the lake as algae is growing and rubbish is being brought in.
Our project is a Lego boat that sucks water through a syringe into a filter so all the water is filtered. Then it gets shoot out the back and then the people can swim in the lake.
My role in the project was I drew out some plans for the filter, and it was also my responsibility to source some materials to build the boat. My role in the project was to get and attach the front syringe suction pipe to suck up the algae and rubbish to go through this pipe into the filter at the back.
My favourite part about taking part in the Young Engineers Award was learning how to solve the problems while building.
My favourite thing about taking part in the STEPS Young Engineers Award was figuring out the answers to problems.
Well done to our Famous Five team. And next up we have our Super 6 team with their reusable AstroTurf pellet box.
I'm Zan.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Luke.
I'm Stella.
And I'm James. So we had a couple of ideas after our brainstorming for our project. But this reusable AstroTurf box stood out the most because of the recycled materials we made it out of.
When leaving the Astro pitch, players put their feet into the box to wipe off the rubber pellets that have become stuck on their boots.
So when the box is full of pellets, it gets spread back over the Astro pitch.
This will prevent future injuries and is a cost-effective way of keeping the facility in good condition.
My role was deciding what materials to use for the prototype.
My role was to run the experiment on the Astro pitch to see if our prototype worked. I really enjoyed the visits from the STEPS engineers who gave us great feedback on our project. I really enjoyed constructing our prototype and working together on it as we used recycled materials. I think we designed something that is very helpful for our community.
Big well done to the Super 6 team. And next up we have the Magneticatrons team with their magnetic bin.
Our project for the STEPS Young Engineers Award is the magnetic bin. We created the magnetic bin because in heavy storms and winds our bins can fall over and the rubbish can spread in the ocean and harm animals.
Our inspiration for the project is magnets. The way magnets work is that the opposite poles attract and the same poles repel. Here are some examples of magnets.
is an example of attracting, and this is an example of repelling. The magnetic bin will have a magnet at the bottom of it so that it'll stick to the metal plate that will be on the ground so that it won't fall over.
If the garbage people come to collect the bin, there's an off and on switch button, so if they press the off button, it will release from the metal plate.
Instead of going out of your driveway and bringing your heavy bin all the way to your side of the road, sit back, relax, and press the button on your phone, and it'll just move by itself. Comfy, am I right?
Everyone had multiple roles, and we used teamwork and communication, and that involved researching, building, and experimenting.
One of my roles in the project was developing the prototype, like making the app so it moved by itself to make life easier, and making it out of recycled materials so we don't destroy the environment because there isn't a planet B.
One of my roles in the project was designing. I designed a poster with their app, and I was involved with a lot for making of the prototype.
My favorite part about taking part in the Steps Young Engineers Award is getting along with the teamwork and experiencing new things. My favorite part about taking part in the Steps Young Engineers Award was the process of building the prototype. At the beginning, it was difficult, but at the end, we figured it out with communication, teamwork, and problem solving.
My favorite part about taking part in the Steps Young Engineer Award is that it shows you can do anything you put your mind to.
Well done to our Magneticatrons team. And last but by no means least is our Fantastic Five team with their Ardford Tourer 24/7.
Hi, my name is Emma and I'm going to tell you about our project, the Ardford Tourer 24/7. Our team is called Fantastic Five. We created a battery-powered bus using cardboard and other materials.
Hello, my name is Amy Jane and I want to tell you about how we came up with our idea for our cardboard bus. At first we had begun to make a train, but then we decided to make a tour bus. For the materials, we used milk cartons and lids, lollipop sticks and skewers, and we used a hot glue gun to stick everything together.
Hi, I'm Sophia, and in step 4 we had to figure out how to connect the motor to the wheel, so we used a sewing bobbin and an elastic band. When we connected the wheel to the motor, we then connected the motor to the battery with wires. When that was all finished, it created an electrical circuit which drove the bus.
This is how it works. My name is Ethan. My role was design. It started when I drew a picture of the Ardford Tourer 24/7 and the group liked it. The designs are really complicated and changed a few times, but now you can see it looks like this. The top part of the bus is made from a milk carton, and the base is made from skewers, straws, and lollipop sticks. Wheels are also made from skewers, straws, and milk carton lids. To attach the wheels to the motor, we use sewing bobbins and an elastic band. This then attaches to the metal spinner of the motor. We used a hot glue gun to be able to put it down. Hi, my name is Lacey. My role was the assembler. The Ardford Tourer 24/7 is our battery-powered motor bus. One thing we found difficult was making the base to hold the sewing bobbins, the batteries, and the motor. My favourite thing was probably learning all the science and engineering. I learned that engineering is so interesting and fascinating.
My favorite thing about taking part in this project was being a team player and helping, and this has made me build up confidence for future problems and finding the solutions.
So a big well done to our Fantastic Five team. Now we're going to announce our results. We're going to start with our 4 highly commended teams, then our runner-up, and then our overall winner. So in no particular order, our 4 highly commended teams. Well done to the Nairjet team with their Nairjet playground. Our next highly commended award goes to the Fantastic 5 team with Art for Tour 24/7. Well done. Our third highly commended team is the Super 6 team with their reusable AstroTurf project. Well done. And our fourth and final highly commended award goes to the Royal Imagineers team with the Carnaros Cusson. A big well done. And now we're going to award our runners-up prize. That goes to the Magneticotrons team with their magnetic bin. Congratulations! Which means our overall winner for this year's Young Engineers Award goes to the Famous 5 team with their Lake Cleaner 10,000 project. Well done and huge congratulations to all of you. Fantastic achievement. So a big well done to our winners, to our finalists, to our shortlisted teams, and of course to all of you, to everyone who participated in this year's Young Engineers Award. And as a big thank you, Mark the Science Guy is here to put on a show for all of you. I hope you enjoy.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to the STEPS Young Engineers Award online ceremony. If you're excited and ready for the show, make some noise! You don't know how strange that is when you're just by yourself in your lab waiting for some noise. But I know there is excitement all across the country because you guys deserve it. After all your fantastic work, all your excellent engineering expertise, staff and students, schools from everywhere, we're going to have an awesome time. I'm going to share with you some experiments and demonstrations which have actually been inspired by the questions that some of you sent in to me. Great questions, by the way, because it all starts with a good question, then investigating it and coming up with some solutions. And that's what you guys have done all across with your amazing STEPS projects this year. So congratulations for all the work you did. Teachers, big shout out to you guys as well. And speaking of shout outs, there will be a lot of shout outs in the show, and why not? Let's get some in right now. Let's do it. Okay, let's get some shout outs. Where are my shout outs? Here we go. Shout outs coming up. I would like to give a huge shout out to Francis Street CBS in Dublin. The boys worked so hard on their project and really enjoyed participating. Well done, boys. Enjoyment is the reward you guys get. Congratulations for the work you've done, because we also would love to a big shout out to Miss O'Mara's third class in Monaleen National School in Limerick. Well done to you guys. I hope you enjoyed all the amazing work that you did, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show, because we also want to give a shout out to the boys and girls in St. Brendan's National School, Kilmena in Westport. What is up? All the way over to you guys. And a big shout out to the girls in Miss Maloney's class in Our Ladies Girls National School, who had great fun taking part in the competition this year. There will be more shout outs throughout the show for sure, but you are all very welcome to my lab here with me, Mark the Science Guy, where we're gonna have a little fun using engineering in some of the best ways possible. So I've been sent some questions from you guys, and it's inspired me to get thinking, just like you did when you come up with some thoughts, some ideas about what you wanted to do your project on. Then you figured out, how are we going to do it? And that can be a super fun project, and lots of learning can happen. So I've been sent in a few questions, and one of the ones has really got me thinking. Okay, so this question came in and it says, do you think an engineer would be able to invent a trampoline to launch someone from one country to another? Now, I love where this came from. I don't know what's going on in this classroom, but I thought it would be an amazing way to test out that theory. Because when you get a question, it's like, okay, why don't we just see if it's possible? So let's see if we can do it. Okay, so here is my trampoline ready to experiment. Now, as you can probably see, the trampoline doesn't really look the best, but you gotta start somewhere. Now, a trampoline is all about energy. You need energy to jump on it, but also inside, energy is gonna get converted to help me spring off, hopefully, that way. Now, we've got lots of different types of energy in this. We're going to use my kinetic energy, which is the energy of movement, to jump on it. Then the springs are going to go down. That's going to build up lots of potential energy, which is the energy which is stored in something. It's potential to do something. That energy will transfer to me to give me back kinetic energy, that movement energy, and I will hopefully move that way. All thanks to the springy trampoline. Okay, here we go. Let's test it. Actually, before we do this could go wrong. So let's get some more shout outs just in case I don't make it from the trampoline. I want to say a massive well done to Miss Gorman's class in Knock National School, County Mayo, who had 2 projects shortlisted this year. 2! Congratulations to you guys. They had the Coordination Car Project, helping the elderly in nursing homes, and the Glowing Umbrellas Project. How cool is that? A big hi and a well done to the boys and girls in Castleknock Educate Together in Dublin. What is up to you guys who sent in lots of great projects, including the Shortlisted, the fire slide to help people escape from burning buildings. Awesome. Engineers making our lives healthier. Great stuff, you guys. And a well done to all the children from Kilbaha National School in County Clare. What's up, County Clare? For their project, and one of them which was shortlisted, they came up with an invention to remove cow poo from the roads. And it's called, I love this, the Slurry Scooper Gate. I love it. This is amazing, guys. It's so great to hear about all the fantastic work you're doing. Let's test out the Trampoline Express. Okay, here we go. I need to get a run up for this. Okay, here we go. Let's move this caution sign, which very on brand theme here. Okay, here we go. And I'm not sure I want to travel by trampoline anytime soon. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not sure I'd be buying any tickets for the Trampoline Express anytime soon. But if you want, you guys can come up with the next prototype and improve on the one I just did. Now, we had another question that came in that asked, could engineers come up with a way of calling something if you lose it? Now, guys, I would need this all the time because as I'm going around my lab, I leave a lot of things down and forget where they are. And I've actually come up with a solution because everywhere I go, I always bring my reusable water bottle. Just so I don't have to use any of those single-use plastic bottles, I always carry this around with me. But I always leave it down and get distracted with other stuff, forgetting where I've left it. Now, I have this one. There are many others, I'm sure, scattered around the place that I just lost. I didn't know where they were.
Hey, Mark, I'm over here. Don't forget about me. Oh, it's been 7 days and 15 hours. Please, come find me.
Mark left me here about 2 weeks ago. I'm actually now growing new things inside, which is pretty disgusting. I hope Mark comes to find me soon.
Mark! Mark! Please come find me, I'm over here. Oh, Mark made some tea in me about 17 days ago. I'm not hot anymore. Mark! Mark!
We lost contact with Mark about 14 weeks ago. So we've just decided to live our own lives now. So if you could keep our identities private, please, that'd be super. We're just gonna come up with a new life just the two of us.
Mark, I'm over here. Mark.
Can you guys hear anything? Luckily, engineers come up with some pretty cool ways, because I'm sure people are losing things all the time. Keys, wallets, phones, water bottles. So I started using air tags. These are awesome inventions that engineers came up with that allow you to place a little tag on an object, and then you can track where that object is from something like your phone or your PC or tablet. It's amazing. Anytime I now lose my water bottle, I've clipped an air tag onto the back of it. That's how much I lose things. And if I need to know where my water bottle is, I just check my phone where I left it. These are all the amazing things and ways that engineers can come up with new inventions that makes our lives more convenient, easier, stops us losing things. Engineers really build the world around us. Space is an amazing industry that has lots of careers for engineers and lots of different types of engineers too, designing everything. Now, I think it's a pretty nice day outside. I think the weather conditions are quite good for launch. I think we should use some engineering skills to launch one of these. I designed this bottle rocket. Check it out. Pretty cool. I added some fins on here, an engineering design to help it become more aerodynamic and hopefully fly through the air better, because engineers design lots of things, anything that moves through the air, cars, ships, rockets. And if you design it more aerodynamic, it'll fly through the air better and faster. This is my bottle rocket, and I'm going to try and use some engineering skills to launch this as high as I can. But I want you guys to get your predictions in now. How high do you think it's going to launch? Give me a hands up if you think it's going to launch 10 meters in the air. Give me a hands up. Let me see who's doing that. Who's got their hands up? Okay. Keep your hands in the air if you think it's going to go 50 meters in the air. Who have I got? Hands up. 50 meters in the air. Who thinks it? Okay, let me see. A few people over there. All right. Hands up. Who thinks it's going to go around 100 meters into the air? Who's up? Hands up. Hands up. Who thinks 100 meters? That is a lot of people. Okay. 100 meters. Well, I tell you what. I've made my design process and I think it's time to head to the launch pad and test it. Okay, here we are at the launch site and it is a perfect day for launch. I have my rocket. All I have to do now is place a little bit of water inside the rocket. Thankfully, now that I have found my water bottle, and then I'm going to head over to my launching platform. This one is going to use the power of air to send it high into the sky. The more air that I pump inside, the more the pressure builds up. When I pull the string, all that pressure shoots out the bottom. There's an equal and opposite reaction, sending the rocket high into the sky. Join me, everyone, in the countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and launch! And it's out of here! I have no idea where that's gone. What a successful launch. Now, of course, we have some more shout outs. Now that we have our successful launch, we would like to give a massive shout out to all the children in Kilnearan National School in Wexford for all their great projects, including their Shortlisted Cool Creators Canopy invention, which helps children play outdoors in the rain. Not something, thankfully, we have to worry about today, but usually a massive concern. So thank you guys for all your hard work. We also want to say a well done to Clooney National School in Clare. What's up, Clooney National School, who had 2 projects shortlisted this year: the Robo-Crake project to protect the corncrake bird and the Grab Crab project to help people in wheelchairs be more independent in the classroom, which was inspired by one of their classmates. Amazing. And a big hi to all the children from Scull na Clucker, Kilbeggan in County Westmeath. Big shout out to you guys. They had one shortlisted project called Eel little station to help people in their local community who don't speak English to find things in their local shop. Amazing engineering helping people's lives. And another shout out to Miss Benville's 3rd class School Grania CNS. Hi to you guys and well done. I think I've got to go find my rocket. This way. All right, welcome back to the safety of the lab. Let's get some more questions. We had one. What was your funniest mistake that you ever made while making a project? Now, guys, I've made plenty of mistakes in my time. In fact, the mistakes are sometimes the fun part because that's when you learn the most and you don't see them as failure. You actually see them as proof that you're learning something new. So failure can be an amazing thing, and it's also most times the fun part because things don't always go right first times, especially when you're doing some engineering. You have to make different designs and changes to your designs, test them to see which one is the best. So failure is all part of that creation process and can be really, really fun. Now, some of you also know that I have a science show on RTE called Let's Find Out, and that means I have to learn lots of things. New science things, I have to learn my script so I know what lines I have to say, and I don't always remember them, and things can just be a bit funny on set sometimes. No wonder you were like, I'll do something.
Can we do it for kids? Can we do the kids version now, please?
Yeah.
There's many times when I'm working with some of my equipment here, and let's say sometimes things can get a little clumsy.
Flow over Mark's body as opposed to through Mark's body. And to do that, we're going to use a special suit called a Faraday suit. It was invented by Michael Faraday, and it's made of chainmail.
Just getting ready, just getting all good, just getting warmed up.
Okay, so the chainmail suit is made of stainless steel, and it's basically going to act as a barrier, kind of like a second skin. So the idea behind it is that the electricity will flow over Mark's body rather than through his body. If it went through his body, it wouldn't really end too well for Mark the science guy.
I think my back is still sore after that one, and I got dust everywhere. Now, a last question that's come in is, how do you really come up with good ideas if all the great ideas have been taken? Well, I tell you what, lots of people have lots of really great ideas, and a great way to look at it is that you don't have to come up with something brand new. Sometimes you just need to see the things you see every day in a little bit of a different way. That's where most of the amazing inventions come from. Seeing the things that we always see, but looking at them from a little bit of a different angle. That's when you start becoming creative and start pulling ideas from lots of different areas together to create your new invention. So it's all about learning to see things in a different way to help us innovate and create new ideas. Now, guys, you have done fantastic. You have been absolutely amazing. And you've come in to visit me in my lab. And it's been a pleasure for me to come to the online ceremony and to wish you guys all the best for the rest of the year and to congratulate you for the amazing work that you have done. Last time, let's get those hands in the air. Let's celebrate from putting them side to side like you just don't care. And on the count of 3, we're going to make the most noise that we've ever made in our schools ever before. On the count of 3, 2, 1, let's make some noise! Right now there's chaos happening across the country and it's all my fault. Guys, you have been absolutely fantastic. And once again, congratulations to all of you for the amazing work you've done on your projects. You have been fantastic. I hope you have an excellent day. From me, Mark the Science Guy, I hope you have an awesome year and I hope to see you all again soon sometime. I'm going to hand it now back over to the STEPS Engineers Ireland team. And once again, congratulations, Mark the Science Guy out. See you guys.
Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you, Mark. And thank you to all of you for watching around the country. Well done to our winners, our runners-up and our highly commended teams. And well done to all of you for participating in this year's awards. We hope you enjoyed participating in the competition and we really hope that you'll join in again next year. So from all of us at Engineers Ireland and the STEPS team, bye for now and we'll see you next year.